contest between two 17-year-olds. There is Veronika ZAJICOVA from the Czech Republic. Her opponent across the ring in the blue corner, also 17 years of age, Lucia Elen, AYARI. Both of these boxers highly decorated. This woman, a two-time European Championship medalist, taking silver and bronze at the junior level. Our referee, Lukash Yasaliev from Kyrgyzstan. So she comes in as the 2020 Youth National Champion, does AYARI. As for ZAJICOVA, in the European Youth Championships in 2020, she came away with a bronze medal and made a smooth transition from the junior to the youth level, taking national titles in consecutive years. So the referee that the equipment is in place and as it should be. Well, there's no crowd in attendance here, and I'm sat on a ring apron and I barely heard those final instructions, but I think the semaphore was clear.
Round 12.
And we're underway. 3 3-minute rounds in the 51kg flyweight division between two 17-year-old boxers. They represent the Czech Republic and Italy. Veronika ZAJICOVA is the boxer wearing red, the taller of the two, who's just taken a cuffing left hand from Lucia Elen AYARI from Italy. More compact figure, boxing out of the blue corner. Right hand wasn't too far away from ZAJICOVA. Oh, but that's a strong right-left combination from AYARI, up on her toes and moving from side to side. Nice shot selection in the opening minutes of this first round. Looking for a right hand over the top, but was picked off by straight punches by ZAJICOVA, who then moved off to her left. For that right hand over the top again, AYARI, and then runs her into her opponent into it once more, following up with a left jab. AYARI presenting a bustling figure in front of her taller opponent, looking for a lead right hand once again, but was off the mark. Good right hand to the body landed by ZAJICOVA. So flailing right hand landed by ZAJICOVA. Just beyond the halfway stage of round number one. Oh, beautiful right hand once again from AYARI. Boxers are guilty of falling into one another right during the course of this opening round. Looking for that backhand once again is the boxer in blue. ZAJICOVA trying to work away. Blue spoken to about holding. Well, you have to watch yourself now, AYARI. Quick resumption from ZAJICOVA, but it was a eye-catching left hand landed by the Italian boxer wearing blue. There's a nice right hand once again, but you see right arm around the rear, and that's another. Well, we said she's going to have to watch how she conducts herself. A warning's been taken for holding, and that is really turned this first round, which was competitive, but it's turned it against AYARI now, because she can score no more than 9. In the event that she wins it for any judge, it's going to be 10 minus 1. If she loses it, it's going to be 9 minus 1, which will result in 8. But once you get spoken to on a couple of occasions about a particular infringement, you really are walking a tightrope if you commit that infringement again. Of course, the rules are clear, but how the referees interpret the rules, that's up to the boxers to adjust to. That's a nice right hand just before the bell landed by AYARI, but there is no, well, she can draw this round at best, and it's probably going to be, well, there's confirmation, a draw at 9-9. So all of her good work doesn't give her an advantage, because the 1 point away means that she can score no more than 9 despite the fact that her punch picking, particularly with the right hand, earned her a unanimous clean sweep for all 5 of the scoring judges.
Second out, please. Round 2.
So into the second round then. Lucia Elen AYARI edged the first round, 10-9, but she was issued with a warning for holding as she looks for that right hand which served her so well in the first round once again to begin this second round. See, and now she's in a real pickle when she finds herself in this territory. She's taking her arms away to show that she's not holding. But maybe she'll try and get her hands free. Well, is this the warning here? Well, that evens things up in the warning department. My goodness, and now it's ZAJICOVA who can score no more than 9. And she's got to win the round to come out with 9, but as she lands a flashing left hook around the corner. But AYARI is really looking to target that right hand here in the second. And ZAJICOVA, well, she really wasn't spoken to with any frequency about the infringement of holding. Well, the boxers may well want to keep this one at range so they don't fall foul of the referee on a subsequent occasion. See, they're in close range, but neither of them demonstrating body punching, leaning onto one another, trying to let their hands go at close quarters there with bent arm punches. But look at the arm bar around the neck from AYARI. ZAJICOVA trying to get busy with her opponent pinned to the ropes. But those warnings have really changed the complexion of this contest now. You just wonder whether the two athletes are boxing with the handbrake on. Mindful of picking up another warning from the referee. There's a nice right hand landed by ZAJICOVA as AYARI was retreating. Spinning off the line and trying to land leather was the woman in red. Right hand not too far away from AYARI. So 30 seconds to go in the second round. And the boxing at range, when they're boxing at range, we're seeing some really eye-catching punch picking, but once it gets beyond mid-range and into short range, it becomes a lot more untidy. That's where there's a lot more grappling and holding and wrestling, and that's why both of these boxers have been warned. And of course, a warning means that a point will be deducted from whatever score the boxer amasses in that particular round. Nice right hand landed by AYARI. And so, just as it was in the first round for AYARI, it's going to be that scenario in the second round for ZAJICOVA. She took it for judges C and D, but she can get no more than 9. So a topsy-turvy scorecard, the advantage very much with the boxer in blue as we go into the third and final round. Having conceded it for 3 of the 5 judges, ZAJICOVA, that is effectively a 10-8 round. And that is why AYARI is up by 2 points on the scorecards of those judges, because the first round, remember, was effectively 9-9 after AYARI was warned for excessive holding.
Second out, please. Round 3.
So into the third and final round then, the boxer wearing blue in an advantageous position. 17-19 up on 3 of the 5 scorecards. So the onus is going to be on ZAJICOVA, try and turn the tide in this contest. Given her greater reach and range, she's tried to establish straight punches. That's a nice left jab, was the final shot of that exchange from the woman in red. But invariably, even though she's trying to establish that long left hand, it ends up in AYARI's territory. And so ZAJICOVA has to end up shortening her arms effectively, bending them at the elbows to try and curl shots on the inside. Taking matters into her own hands there is ZAJICOVA. Retreating to a red corner to get the head guard adjusted. Nice left hand landed by AYARI. Can ZAJICOVA establish that long straight left that she possesses to try and pile up some points in a bid to turn this one around? Remember, she needs a dominant final round in a bid to get back on terms for 3 of the 5 judges for whom she's trailing 17-19. Nice right hand landed by ZAJICOVA. She needs more of that without reply. And I'm not sure boxing at this tempo is going to get it done, short of producing some punches to get AYARI out of there inside the distance. Got to try and up the work rate, quicken the tempo. And it's AYARI who is on the front foot looking to take the contest to ZAJICOVA. It's ZAJICOVA who's got to dig herself out of the deficit that she faces after 2 completed rounds. Good right hand landed by AYARI, and then a cuffing one on the inside when ZAJICOVA looked as though she was trying to hold on. Hitting on the break is AYARI. ZAJICOVA distracted by a head guard that appears to be just giving her a little bit of trouble. So, closing 40 seconds of this contest. Nothing wrong with the desire, no question of the desire, as the ponytail has come out of the head guard of AYARI. So both boxers facing challenges with their headgear. No limit as to the length of hair that's permitted in AIBA boxing. But in youth boxing and junior boxing, where head guards remain a feature, and indeed in women's boxing at the elite level, it must not interfere or potentially interfere with the vision of either the boxer or their opponent. Whispered instructions shared with AYARI from the Italian coach as she was adjusting the head guard, closing 20 seconds, and AYARI is going to nurse this one over the line, sort of short of ZAJICOVA, producing a finishing shot. So an exchange of single shots from the backhand, the final action of that flyweight contest, and one suspects it's going to be the woman in blue, Lucia Elen AYARI, who goes through to the quarterfinal stage.
Ladies and gentlemen, winner of this bout by unanimous decision is the boxer from the blue corner, Elen Lucia Ayari, Italy.
And there is confirmation of a unanimous point decision victory. Lucia Elen AYARI taking it for all 5 scoring judges. And Veronika ZAJICOVA, 2020 European Youth Bronze medalist, eliminated in the round of 16 here at Kielce 2021. It's AYARI who goes through, delighted with her performance and the result.